Hey glitches and anomalies, Error here. I'm here to tell you a story of what happened to me while I was working at a fast food joint with a partner that didn't give two shiz and was as forgetful as a goldfish. It all started one morning within the anti-void. I looked through the fridge and made a horrifying and tragic discovery. We were out of food! And that is where I realized food didn't just magically appear in the fridge. Yeah, I know, shocker, right? So of course, I had to do something about it because 1, I was starving, and 2, my kid was starving. So, not wanting to be a terrible father and die of starvation myself, of course, I decided to try and look for a job. The first option was a car wash. And that didn't seem so bad since my literal purpose is to clean everyone else's junk. Until I read what they were specifically looking for. And let me just say, I did not feel comfortable rubbing my ribcage against a metal car in a desperate attempt to get customers to come back. So I decided to settle for a fast food job at MegaD's. On my first day working there, things didn't seem so bad at first. I just manned the cashier, take customers' orders and their money, and just yell at people in the back to cook something. Sure, there were some pretty terrible customers, but because I've spent a million years with a not give a shiz attitude, I didn't care and my boss didn't care either. So I usually just flipped them off whenever they threatened to never eat there again. Not like I cared. I may not be getting paid well, but at least it was worth it to have even a bit of food for me and my kid to share. And then things went to crap. When I went to work one day, my boss suddenly introduced me to this newbie out of the blue who looked pretty ugly, to be honest. He said I was supposed to be training him and that he and I were gonna be partners. I'm sorry, but I did not sign up for this. I wasn't being paid to partner up with a rookie and basically be his babysitter. But my boss said it was either that or I get fired. So I just inhaled my pride, or whatever's left of it, and decided to do this. At the very least, if he gets used to it, it'll make my job a bit easier, right? No. Short answer, no, it didn't. This guy sucked. He had no idea how to count money. So when a customer asked him for their change, he stood there in complete confusion as though this dude never learned basic math. So because I was manning my own register, I had to quickly explain to him what change was. And then he took a bunch of money from the register and gave it to the customer. The people in my line, and me included, just stared in utter shock and confusion. And then the customer, of course, ran off with the money. And then I was blamed for letting the money get stolen. That, of course, affected my payment because now I only had enough money to feed my kid. However, PJ, being the little sweetheart that he is, decided to give me some of his leftovers. And from there, I was given enough strength to keep going. I mean, there's no way it could get worse, right?